go in the front door. Hello, Linda Denton. This is just a quick video. I've been working inside my little shop where my sister's been helping me, but I wanted to take you guys on a little tour. Who wants to come with me? Anybody here to come with me? It still lacks a lot, but I'm getting there slowly but surely. It's a pretty day. Can you see how pretty it is behind me? Blue sky. Now, I guess that's a persimmon tree there. The trees aren't leafed out yet. It's still winter time. I'm going to turn you around and show you where we're going. Let me flip it around. Did it flip? It didn't flip yet. All right. It doesn't look like much yet, does it? Let's step out here. This is going to be it. And actually, Terry's went to town right now because we're going to have to replace this porch here. See that porch? He's went to town after some gutter and some more porch boards because I'm going to have to replace them. They're not rotten, and I'm going to walk up here on them. And I'm not going to fall through, but it's just something that needs prettied up before I have customers come. Don't you think? Need to sweep off the pine needles, don't I? This will be the door where you'll come into my shop. You ready to go in? I said, I'm not done yet. I see the vacuum over there in the way. Good morning. Let's see who. Hello, Francis. Hello, Farm Wife. Hello, Kathy and Brenda and Laura. Diabolical. Hey, you guys. But as you come in the front door, of course, I've got my quilt machine in here. And it's going to have to stay. I can't move it. It's just too big. But I'm trying to make it look prettier. There's a few of my little plants. I've decorated that shelf with just some books and some stuff. Isn't that... Mama gave me that. Isn't that cute? And my sister's put stuff up here on that shelf. And those are fabrics that are not really for sale. They're just stuff that I have. Hello, Rowena. And those books that I was reading to you a couple months ago, they're down there. All right, let's turn on around. There's my Cluck Clucks from Julie and my little quilt from Jean. Now, I'm going to probably take some chalk paint and paint that, but is what it is. Oh, that says Rita's Roast. And in here, I said I've still got to move the freeze dryer, but I'm going to get to that. And I've decluttered this kitchen a bunch, a whole lot. But I still got a box of trash. And I'm going to make my little office right over there in that corner. Hey, Sandra. All right, gonna leave the refrigerator, but I put the fabric down the little hallway here. Oh, let me turn, don't make you dizzy. But I've been cleaning up in this little part of the room too. But I still got boxes where the fabric comes in. There's an aloe vera plant. And a desk that I'm going to put someplace. May use that as a little sewing desk. Okay, down the hallway. Still lots I need to do. I'm not lying. I have the little bathrooms been cleaned up. I'm going to have a new toilet bowl set, but I've got to find me a handyman for that. And I need some new light fixtures, so I'm looking for somebody to help out. And in here is where I'm putting the fabric over there. My shelves are not full yet. But I've got some pretty pieces, and one of these days I'll have those shelves full. Let's see, what else do I have to show you that came? Let me think. But some of those pieces are pretty. And those are pretty. Oh, those two. I've got one more coming with that one that has blue teapots and bluebirds on it. And I'll have 3 of that collection. And these bolts, they're not gone yet, but I've sold a lot off of these bolts. Those are pretty. And here's the Old Glory collection, and I've got those three that go with that layer cake. And there's those pretty barn stars, and the farm animals, and the barnwood. And that's just some whites and some blenders up there on some of those patterns that I was going to see if you guys wanted. And there's my rocking chair. And see, I've got to have a light fixture up there because I just hung that shop light up there because it's nice and bright. Just another table and outside. Packages. I've got a couple more I'm going to ship down there as soon as I get the address. This walk-in closet has some of the quilting projects I'm working on. That one right there needs to be put on the quilt machine. I'm going to turn you around. So what do you think? Is it going to work? I think it's going to work. There's behind me. I think I'm going to have a pretty good little thing going. In this room, I'll take you in here. In here, I've just set up this little table and chairs. So when you come to buy your fabric, you can just sit down and visit with me for a few minutes. It will work for me. I think it's going to be okay. It's not going to be a big shop. I never said it was going to be big. I'm breathing hard now after walking around showing you what I had. But I still need window curtains. I need window curtains and light fixture and a new toilet set. And then I think I'm going to have like a soft opening and invite people in just to see what I have. Do I have a license to sell that from my home? I surely do. I'll show you right quick. I've hung it up on the wall just like the law required. Need to get me a frame. But there it is, hanging on the wall just like it's supposed to be. So yep, I got my license. I'm a dotting my I's and crossing my T's the best I know how. So that says State of Arkansas, Department of Finance and Administration, standard permit. This business is exempt from sales and use tax only for the purchase of goods to be sold in the normal course of business. And it's valid until it's canceled. Anyway, I done it. Yeah, I done it. Oh, Polly, I wish you was closer too so you'd come visit me. We'd go in here. We'd go in this room right here too. And we'd quilt some pretty quilts is what we'd do. It's kind of too bad that my quilt machine's in here because this would be a better place to put the fabric, but I'm not going to move that thing. See how big that thing is? It goes all the way across the room. And here back, let's see. No, you can't see. Now, here's my front door again. I'm going to turn you around. I'm going to turn you around again. All right, let's go. Let's look outside again. Can you see? I've got a pretty view of the mountain over there. Kind of need to tidy up the yard. These farm yards get to be a mess. Well, you know, Polly, I'm going to sell online because I don't mind doing that. As long as I get people's email addresses and and can send them a bill and they pay the shipping, that works for me. Well, that's all I've got to share with you right now. And we're going to, let's see, my sister's coming back to help me tomorrow. We're going to wash windows and do some other stuff that needs done. It is going to be a peaceful place to sit and sew. There's no telephone up here, so no home phone, so the phone doesn't ring with telemarketers and all that. I did get internet up here, so I've got access to internet. What am I doing? I'm swinging back and forth too much, ain't I? I'll be still. Anyway, that's what I've got going on. So I'm going to go back to work. I said Terry's going to be here in a little while, and we're going to see what we can do with this porch. And I'm looking for a handyman here local that'll do some work. My husband used to be able to do stuff like that. Terry did. But I'm telling you, the older we get, the harder it is to get up and down and do things like we used to. So we're going to have to hire some of it done and not be do-it-yourselfers like we used to try to be. Do easier things. All right, I'm signing off for now. Bye, you guys. We'll try to do a live stream tonight and talk more with everybody. I love y'all. Bye.